Today we're flying out to the Painted Hills, one of Oregon's 7 wonders and most unique landscapes. The goal of this photo shoot is to capture some images that just combine the aviation element with the beautiful landscape. Hills have so many beautiful, colorful patterns and intricate striations going on in the landscape. I feel like from above, we're going to see that even more. We've got a great team put together of some really talented and passionate pilots, and we've done quite a lot of coordination and planning for the shoot, but there's still an element of uncertainty here. Little nervous, but I think once we're up in the air, things are going to align and we should get the shots that we're envisioning. It's been fairly stormy out on location this past week, but that's all cleared out today, and rainfall has a way of just enriching the soil and really bringing out the deep reds in the striations. Because of federal restrictions and trying to keep everything legal, we have to maintain 2,000 feet above ground level. And so we're definitely going to have to be a lot higher than usual, which means I'm going to have to rely on a zoom lens. Timing is definitely going to be pretty critical, and it's not going to be quite as easy as any other aerial photo shoot that I've done.
Tunnel Charlie, Cessna 210 Yankee, departing runway 02, left turn.
As we gained elevation, left the city and made our way east towards the Painted Hills, the Cascade Mountain Range quickly came into view. With a very tight schedule and light that was far from ideal, we didn't spend too much time shooting along the way, although as we got closer to the mountain, I couldn't help but quickly snap a photo of the other plane. Soon after crossing the Cascade Mountain Range, we were officially in Oregon's high desert and only a short flight away from the Painted Hills. We made a quick stop for fuel and met up with our friend Nate and his plane. With the team all together, we set off for the Painted Hills. Despite our extensive planning, the altitude restrictions set by the FAA proved to be much more difficult than anticipated. From roughly 3,500 feet above ground level, the Painted Hills only made up a tiny portion of the landscape and were extremely difficult to align with the other planes another 1,000 feet below me. After several failed attempts and not much light remaining, the lower 2 planes finally looked as if their flight path would visually align with the hills. In under a second, the 2 planes had crossed over the hills. With the final moments of sunlight remaining, we left the hills and refocused our efforts for sunset photography. On the short flight back, I couldn't help but throw in the card and begin reviewing content on the Dell XPS 17. the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 GPU accelerated my overall workflow with incredible boosts in performance. Although my editing process for these images was very minimal, the overall speed and capabilities of the system are truly impressive.